be on him and I want to stay on him. I never want to get off his back, because what I'm going to do, I'm going to start working the choke, start working chokes. From here I can swing over, do arm locks, do a lot of stuff from this position. We're going to work on what's called the rodeo ride, okay, and they're kind of 2 or 3 levels to it, so we're going to work on the first basis of it. So the point of the rodeo ride is it's kind of like, I'm riding a wild bull or a wild horse or something in the rodeo, and I want to stay on his back. I never want to get off his back. I don't want him to buck me off. So that's why it's called a rodeo ride, okay? All right. It's a good way to learn how to control him with your feet and your lower extremities, to control his lower extremities. Earlier we were talking about, you start a lot of your chokes and your strangles with your legs. And this is what I mean by this, okay? So we're rolling around, and if I can control his lower extremities, his hips and legs, I can much better control his upper body too, okay? So what I'm going to do, to start, we're going to do what we call a seated rodeo ride. I'm just seated behind him. Now, I don't want to cross my ankles ever, okay, because I limit my movement. And it's not legal in judo, but in some sports or some grappling sports, he can do an ankle lock on me, and I don't want that to happen. So I want to use my feet, and I'm going to use them like weapons, okay? So I'm going to keep my feet hooked in here and controlled right in here like this. So I dig my feet in. Don't just let them flop there. Use them. Be very active with your feet. Leg wrestling, okay? All right, now, I'm controlling him here. My hands, so that controls his hips and legs. And now I'm controlling his shoulders as well. So in judo, we have a very practical, good theory called shi-ho, 4 corners. Shi, 4, ho, corners. The 2 corners are the shoulders, 2 shoulders, and 2 hips. Those are the 4 corners of the human body. And I want to control those 4 corners. And a good way to do that, when I'm doing grappling movements, on the ground here, and a good way to do this way here. So I'm controlling shoulders and hips. So this is a rodeo ride to start. Now, his job is he would try to pull my feet off, get loose, and I don't want that to happen. I want to be on him, and I want to stay on him. I never want to get off his back, because what I'm going to do, I'm going to start working the choke, start working chokes. From here I can swing over, do arm locks, do a lot of stuff from this position, okay? So we're going to start with this very basic level, the seated rodeo ride, and see, he's on his butt, I hook my feet in, control the shoulders, and stay on, all right? That's the seated rodeo ride. Okay. He's got his hooks in. He's got his back. Now, Eric's job is don't get off Jake's back. I mean, be on his back like a bad habit, okay? Now, Jake's job, he says, I'm in trouble. This really stinks to be in this position, okay? Because Eric is controlling him. Now, what he can do, he can start using his hands to grab foot here, and start peeling away, try to peel away his feet and try to turn around and get out of it. But Eric's job is to get his hooks back in, okay? So Jake's not he's going to try to get away, and Eric's going to stay with him, okay? So we're going to do this. This is what the drill you're going to do in a second here. We would like to do this drill, so stay there. Okay, I get away. Okay, go. Just stay with him. Eric's going to keep staying with him, roll him around. He's going to, if he can get Jake on his belly, if Jake's belly down, face down, he's in trouble. Okay? And that's the drill. Okay, good, Tom. So the idea is Eric keeps his back and Jake tries to get away. All right? Okay, which part?